there. This is Cozy Misadventures. Thank you for joining me today in Planet Crafter on Planet Prime. It is beautiful right now. Now, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be humble, maybe. This could be Selenia because of the color. But I figure this is humble because it's larger. But you know what? I don't know. Who knows? So I figured in today's episode, we would explore a bit of the map that I have not explored this game. And so you can see just right here where I am. I'm over near these rocks that I think look like hands and feet, maybe. I don't know. It's a little strange. Our original starting place is way over here where you can see my drones just swarming. So I have already put a teleporter out, and there is this ladder that's going underground. So I'd like us to explore it. I'm gonna set up my rover to just hold my materials right now. I do not want them shooting off anywhere else. We can change that later. All right, so let us see what's down here. Looks like we've got a kitchen. This was definitely a base of some sort from Jeremiah. It says, I'm pretty sure the reason my ship went unresponsive near this planet has something to do with my mission. After wandering around for a bit, I found this place to settle. I have enough supplies to survive for a few months. I just need to find a way to repair my ship. All right, so let's check out his space. So you can see he had the necessities, it looks like. He's got the kitchen, looks like an empty plant grower, fireplace, couch, and this looks like it's just dug into the mountain. Let's go ahead and see where this leads. So we've got some Terra tokens. Let's go ahead and just leave this stuff here since it's at the front. And we'll see what else is here. It says, I found some weird remains around here as if humans had already been living there. But this planet is so far from the habitable worlds. How could it be? The remains seem like ancient debris, but I can tell that the ones who made it were highly advanced. The tablets are unreadable as almost everything has been erased by erosion and storms. I don't understand. Looks like I've got some sort of meteor event going on. So I just let that run its course so that the screen wouldn't be shaking. All right, so it looks like we've got a good bit of stuff in here, including some tablets. Oh, there's a bit of a glare. I guess we can't read these ones. That's unfortunate. All right, let's check out. Oh, let's read this message over here. I'm now completely positive that I found remains of another civilization. I can't believe it. Could it be this other race we met that completely vanished so many years ago? I need to transmit this information at all cost. I didn't manage to set up a way of communication yet. Outside, the storm is getting bigger and bigger every day. Here's another one. So it looks like it's a reconnaissance assignment. An abnormal number of ships from various companies have disappeared. Go there and find out what you can. So this was this guy's whole reason for being here, to investigate why ships kept disappearing, find and report presence of hostile life, identify crashed ships, record the whereabouts of merchandise. All right, let's go ahead and see what they've got, what he had in his little base. Lots of circuit boards, 500 Terra tokens. I will take it. Some space suits. Those look nice. He had a food grower. We can't do anything about that. Good bit of food, some seeds. All right, so we'll get that. Getting full, but not full yet. It doesn't look like there are any secret panels or walls. And then I do have the things in here. So let's try. Ooh, that will work. Just so we don't have to run back and forth. I have more than enough iron. It's actually overflowing, so I'm just not going to take it. Oh, there's pulsar. Look at that. Well, that's good timing. Where are you going to crash? Up there? Go dump this and figure out, oh, over here. All right, we're heading this way next. Now I'm hopeful I can find the quartz, but you know what? A lot of times they get stuck. Ooh, okay, so sometimes they get stuck. Here's one here. We should have 10. We'll see how many we can find. Oh, I saw another one. Let's try going around. See if we can see it from this side. Well, I might have to wait for these rocks. Ooh, there's another one. Okay. Got that one. Let's see how many we got. All right, so we've got 7. So we're still missing 3 of them. I'm not in desperate need of quartz, but I do like getting anything that falls from the sky. So that's 8. I'm just missing 2. We'll just go ahead and throw these in our lovely rover. Let's see where we are right now. We can turn off that flashlight. So we're over here. I think I'm going to leave my rover right here and just explore with my jetpack and see if I find anything else. I'm gonna go straight. Actually, let's go this way. We'll just go around. I see what looks like a sandstorm. I don't think it can hurt us, but I'm going to watch my health. Ooh. That looks interesting. Uh-oh. Red. I don't know. Oh, yep. It is damaging me. So do not go in the windstorm. That's what I thought, but I wasn't positive. Food at some point. But right now I'm okay. Let's see if we see another pulsar. My hydration is going low. Luckily there seems to be some water just over here. So we can fill up there. Check around, see if we see any bunkers or if we see any crates. So we'll look kind of from above first, see what we see. Now this is not an area that I know very well, so I'm sure there's, golden crate somewhere around here, but if I find it, it's going to be by accident. Let's avoid that windstorm over there. All right, let's see. Uh-oh. Wind storms attack. All right, I am gonna swing back around to the lake and I will go swimming. Oh, what's over here? Oh, you know what? I do remember this area. I think I need to bring my rover a little bit closer. So we'll come over here to this creepy green area and we will explore. So in the meantime, I'm going to go back this way just to see if I see any crates. Otherwise, I'm going to make my way back to my rover and we will head over to the creepy green area. I love the complexity of this game. The developers really made it unique. There are just so many environments, so many habitats to explore, and no two things are the same. So there is another place over here. We're gonna wait for that. Anything else right now? Maybe I need to go up here. Why not? Spotting anything from above. Look at that guy. This little animal. Look at them, they're so cute. Yes, I will take your genetics. I would love that. All right, let's swim around and just make sure there are no crates in the water. And we will head back to our car. I am not seeing anything, which is fine. I've always thought this area over here just seemed a little emptier than some of the more central locations. Well, I didn't find anything. If it was there, I definitely missed it, but it's fine. There's a crate there. We will look one more time for some pulsar. Not seeing it. There's still a couple rocks, but I'm not too concerned. It'll be fine. All right, let's see. Should we drive? Maybe. Let's get a little food. I am filling up. Maybe I will go just through the teleporter. Let's do that. That way I don't have to empty too many things. All right, I need to keep everything else so I can build a teleporter inside the croupy green area. I think that's just what I'm gonna call it. That is now just its name. Right. I do love that my drones will take care of just about anything. All right, let's drive. We haven't driven our rover in a while. It's not my favorite thing to do because they tend to be a little unwieldy and I will almost always, oh, yep, that is something I do pretty often, is just flip. You know, it's fine. No, we're going this way. Can we turn? There we go. No, you're not going the right way. You know, I don't know. Come on, rover. You could do it. Does not turn well. All right, I think I'm coming up on it. I'm so sorry if this is difficult to watch. It's so difficult to steer. All right, we have made it. It was not pretty, but we've done it. Let's leave the rover up here. That's going to give me a good idea about where to find my way back. So I'm just going to start around the edges and work my way in so I make sure I don't miss anything. So just looking for crates. I want to say some of this can be poisonous, so I'm going to try to be cautious. Did I find an exit? Well, there is another exit. Oh, look, some little frogs. Hey, frogs. I'm going to just can I get a drink of your water? Thank you. What's up? We're going to go back in. So if you're looking for this area, here is where the other one is. My car is somewhere around here, but it's neat to have multiple entrance points. All right, so I'm not seeing anything yet. Oh, I see some things down there, but I feel like I should not touch the green water. It's probably, radioactive? This is the uranium cave. So I want to go down there, just see if there's anything else. Is that? No, that's a rock. Just kind of go around. It's down there. Is there anything down there? I don't know. Let's go this way. Is this a big crate? Is it open? Oh, let's not step in the lava. Okay, maybe, maybe I need to carry some food. I have to do that. Let's get out of here. Oh, okay, you know, it's fine. I'm at half health. That's plenty, right? It's plenty. 500 Terra tokens, so that's nice. Look down here. I don't know, that looks pretty far down. What do you think? I don't know about going down there. Kind of go around and see. From what I can remember, there were different levels, but I don't want to just jump in and potentially not make it back out. All right, and I've got my flashlight on, but it really just does not do the dark areas justice. You can't see anything. So let's look here. Now that definitely looks like somewhere we need to go. Let's go around and we'll see if we can find a better way. Or am I right back to where I was? I think I might be. I am right back to where I was before. Some of these have me running in circles. All right, let's head down here. You can see a loot box, growth multiplier, production views, tier 3 fertilizer. Yes, I will take all of it. Some lights. I suppose that's an idea. Maybe I could make some lights here. Whoa, that scared me. Oh, You guys, what's going on there? I, you're a little close, guys. You're a little close. You know what? You do you. Let's see if there's anything. Whoop, guys, surprised me. All right, so my car's up there. I'm about half full. Let's go ahead and dump everything. Whoa, okay, nope, I am not where I thought I was. Let's look around. Can I get over there? Maybe. Looks like I'm just going down. I think I'm gonna go back and I am going to dump my inventory just in case we've got a lot to grab, and we will see what we find next. Great parking, great parking. I am gonna keep a food with me just because I've already lost some health here. Not sure if we can go down there. We're not gonna chance it right now. Just look and make sure there's nothing back in these corners since we're going around the other way. Nice and easy. Again, I've got my flashlight on, but I don't think you could tell. All right, so we've got a space up here. This does not look like a great place to hang out. Knew we shouldn't have changed our itinerary. There's a reason why some part of the universe are still unexplored. I can't see anything in this hole. Exactly. There's nothing to be found except rocks, and my leg hurts. Okay, not too bad. Did not leave much behind here. All right, I just came down this direction. Where'd the little hut go? Man, I do wish you could see better. It's up there. I just had no idea where it was. Let's continue on. So it looks like that's another way to go up. We're gonna wait for that. Let's go ahead and stay down here for now. See if we see anything else. Oh, I thought that was like a tunnel. It's not. Oh. Okay. All right, let's see what's in here. All right, so let's see what we've got inside. There's a message. Just says they're on a mission. Toxicity classification level 5, very high. Cool, 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 cool. Well, you know, fine. It's fine. I'm in a spacesuit. Is that all they've got on here? Looks like it. I want to be able to pull that lever. That's something that would be pretty cool with this game, is if you could open doors that way, explore things. So it looks like just a load of cargo. I'm wondering if we can access any of it. That is closed. Well, that's unfortunate. We can't get into any of it. On top, I don't see any sort of entrance. Well, it is what it is. Oh, what about this one? Now I see some toxic material around it. Nope, can't get in there either. Come on. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is float across here and see what I find. I'm not going to try to drink because, you know, even though it's probably fine, there's the very likely chance it could kill me. I'm going to go ahead and get some food because these lava areas always get me. Let's see. See? Look at that. We've got 3. Let's try to be quick. 2 and oof. I'm just standing in it. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Oh, made it. You know what? I'm tempted to see if I could drink it. I'm not going to stand in it. No, it doesn't look like it's coming up. They don't want you to drink the toxic water, liquid, whatever it is. All right, so let's look around and see if we see anything else on our way back. Looking for crates, looking for any sort of container. I feel like this area looks like I could get up there. Let's see if there's anything around. Haha. Ooh, a message from Everin. Incident debriefing. For unknown reasons, our spaceship crashed. Very mysterious. The roof of the cave crumbled on us, and we'll need to find a way out to send a distress beacon. We're going to go our separate ways to increase our chances of survival. We are both injured, but I'm sure we'll manage to survive. Well, Everin, I feel like I'm sorry to tell you, I don't think you made it. I don't think you did because that crate was right there. And I think that signifies someone and their materials. Oh, that's weird. It was not letting me fly. Do not need to see me bouncing around. Let's see. Anything over this way? Let's slow down a little bit. I think this is the way I came. Seeing any crates? This is the way I came up. These guys just surprise me. I can't even get any genetic traits from him because I'm already full. All right, let's go up and let's head over to our rover. And I think we're done in here. There could absolutely be more that I'm missing, but I really just don't know what it is. Let's see. I think I might leave this here. I don't think you need to see me drive. Again, it was rough. I'm fully aware. I will take my materials for my teleporter. Is that it? Oh, nope. I need a zeolite. Let's take a couple fusion energy cells. Explosive. I think that's fine. Maybe I'll call it back to the home. You know what? Let's do that. Let's build our teleporter. We'll call our rover back home so it can be emptied. Ooh, and I need some water, so we'll do that while we're here as well. Just do that right here. I love that it's so close to the home. All right, look how fast. Now I've got a lot of overstock here, but it's fine. We're gonna manage that soon. If you watched my last video and you're a subscriber, you might have seen that I have a poll right now. Let me know what I should do next. I have 4 different options there, and I'm pretty open to anything. The options are to finish the Warden's quest, to finish the Sentinel quest here on Prime, to ditch Prime for right now and head to Aquilus, or to go and do a couple special episodes. Right now I've got a few votes, not too many, so I would love to hear from what you'd like to see me do next. It's interesting to get your input and see what you'd like to see. Oh wow, there's a big herd of these animals right here. Now I can't say I'm an expert with the animals. I like this guy. Look at him. I'm not an expert with the animals. I have made them, but I've never really tried to make a specific type of animal or an animal that looks a certain way. So that's something I might do at some point. But some of these animals are just too cute. So I'm going to gather their DNA anytime I can. Let's see. I'm just looking to see if anything else is in this area. We're going to avoid those storms that way because I don't want my character to die and respawn somewhere. I'm just not in the mood for that right now. Let's go ahead and head in this direction because there's a structure, a wreck that I have not explored yet. Ooh, this area is pretty too. I'm just going to continue checking the water, looking for crates. This one's deep. Oop, I see a crate, I do believe. Almost looks like a cave there. Ooh, it is a cave. Well, let's go. Osmium, all right. Pulsar? I don't know that I've been here before. See, and this is why I always explore everything. You just never know what you're gonna find. Tried my flashlight. That doesn't really help. Got some sulfur. I really don't need any of that. Don't really need osmium either. I will take the pulsar because you can just always sell that. I'm gonna eat that food. Cosmic quartz is an absolute yes. Take the pulsar. Now just keep in mind when you are swimming, make sure you're watching your oxygen. I have definitely died in areas like this where I was taking some time and exploring. Oh, there's a second room. And I was not watching my oxygen, and it didn't turn out well. That's that. Nothing more here. Still got that pink glow of the pulsar. Let's go ahead and get out of the water unless we see any more pulsar, which I don't. Oop. There we go. One more. I think I'm going to have to go and drop off all my stuff soon. So cool. Oh, it's a little sandy out here right now. See how full my inventory is? It is pretty darn full. Let's go ahead, throw everything in our crates back home, and we will head towards that area. All right, that's good. Let's head back. Oh, that's not it. Is it this one? Yes. Well, that's strange that it just showed up in the middle. I do really like these trees. I'm glad that these are the trees that I planted. They're actually the only trees I planted here on Prime. And I like that the game will spread them across all of Prime. I only put them in one area pretty close to my base to generate oxygen and plant life. And the game has just spawned them everywhere. So that's pretty cool. All right, I'm not seeing any more crates in the water. This is a big area. All right, and here is this ship that we were headed towards. I may have been here once. There was a crate, and I do think I looted it, but I did not. Ooh, a surprise. Look at that, a warden key. Awesome. Right here next to this big structure, right underneath this big structure. I will take it. I think there is an area I can enter right here. Let me double check. I don't think I've done this yet. No, I have not. All right, so let's set up here and let's go. We'll throw down our teleporter and we'll make this quick scavenge. Maybe. I guess it all depends on what is inside. Oh, wow, it's a full one. We'll leave it there since it's at the front. Just kind of run through, see what we've got. Can I, uh-oh, that's a little glitchy. I see a crate. There it is. It's not letting me get the crate. Beautiful. Look at that, filling up quick. All right, so I'm seeing a door. I'm wondering where the fusion area is. And actually, I'm going to have to go and dump this stuff sooner rather than later. Let's see if I have access. Left a spare aluminum. It's fine. There is a chip here. Not that I need any chips at this point, but I will take it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to leave these things right here so I don't have to keep going back and forth. We'll throw just some locker storages down. These can be sent back. Put that there. I don't think we're going to need our explosives here, but let's hold on to it. We're also going to just leave that crate for now. All right, let's see if we can find the fusion area first so I can put, ooh, hello. Oh, this is cool. Look at that. I am swimming through the mountain. You know, I say look and you can't really see anything. It looks like they were trying to tunnel through. Is this it? Oh, I guess that's it. There's nothing else I can deconstruct, no walls or anything. Interesting. So there is nothing left in this area. I will take the spacesuits because I want to get oxygen filled. Continue looking for our fusion. I feel like it could definitely be right there. And only one. Beautiful. Okay, so that's going to open up everything. Let's go ahead and look at this. So it looks like They opened the space warp gate that took 2 years to build. It's going to finally allow them to easily travel across the prime sector. But as soon as they turned on the main power, everything went wrong. The power went down, all the reactors and stabilizers broke within a few minutes, and the spaceship was inexplicably drawn to the closest planet. We have tried everything to fix it, but it seems there is nothing we can do. The whole crew escaped into the escape pods, and I sent a distress signal. I'm going to my pod now, too. What a waste. All these months of work will be lost. I can't understand what happened. This shouldn't have happened. Not signed by anyone. Well, sorry about your luck. I will take the 500 Terra tokens, though. Let's see, what else is here? We will take the circuits. Not seeing anything else here. I believe this was the area. Yep, that was the area we just went to. Is that it? I am definitely missing something. Here we go. I was going to say, I opened things up with that battery. I knew there was going to be more in here. A big one. We're getting pretty full. Let's see. Ooh, we got 2 spaces. We're going to wait to open that for a minute. All right. Getting full. Let's go dump things and then we will come back. So we are back in this room. Let's go ahead and see what is in the big safe. Wow. I would say jackpot. 100, 100,000, 1,000, 500, 500, 500, 5,000. Plus crystals, energy multiplier fuse. Wow. We'll just leave that iron there. My goodness. Well, that was a great haul. I highly recommend coming here. Obviously, it also depends on where you are in the game as far as what kind of loot you're going to find. And I am pretty far. All right, so I'm going to take a minute and I am going to drop everything off at home. All right, so I have dumped everything off back at my house. My drones are working hard to sort everything where it needs to go. I've collected my teleporter and I think I'm going to call today a day. Thank you for joining me here on my adventure. I really liked exploring that uranium radioactive area as well as this wreck right here. They're both really unique. Please don't forget to vote in the poll if you would like some input into what you see next. Thanks for joining me and have a great day.